Back with some more fun and games in our 14-1 February specials. We're going to keep things going with Jeopardy Deluxe Edition for the Super Nintendo, which will count as game 9 of my original run. And so far I've won $232,256. Can we win more? Let's find out. Alright, let's do this. We have Jim and Rob facing me this game. It's an all-guys game. Here we go. And we're going to deal with these 6 categories. G Whiz. Notice the letter G in quotation marks. We have TV trivia, Kansas, government and politics, world history, and finally, we'll deal with people. All right. Go with G Whiz for 100.
The answer is...
It can be a type of engineless aircraft or a porch swing. What's a glider? G Whiz for 200.
The answer is...
In Enid Bagnall's most famous novel, Velvet won this race. What is the Grand National? G Whiz 300.
The answer is...
If you were born in January, you may know this is the only birthstone that fits this category. What is garnet? What is the garnet, I should say? G Whiz for 400.
The answer is...
Shakespeare's father made these accessories for a living. What are gloves? And G Whiz for 500.
The answer is...
Besides being goddesses, Aglaia, Euphrosyne, and Thalia are these. What are gorgons? No, that is wrong. Graces. Oh, okay. World history 100.
The answer is...
A member of Columbus's second expedition, he went on to discover Florida. Who is Juan Ponce de Leon? I'll take world history for 200.
The answer is...
A descendant of the Moguls, Babur began the Mughal dynasty in what's now this country. India, yep. Government and politics 100.
The answer is...
Alright. In 1860, this party split. One wing nominated John Breckinridge, the other Stephen Douglas. The Democratic Party. Alright. Kansas 100. Daily double. And I know Jim's going to make it a true daily double, so here is his clue. The first drought-resistant variety of this grain was brought to Kansas in the 1870s, and it's wheat. He got it. Well done, Jim. Government and politics, 200.
The answer is.
After losing the 1952 election with Spartan as VP, he tried again in 1956 with Kefauver. I don't know how you say his last name. Adlai Stevenson. TV trivia, 100.
The answer is.
In 1986, this foreign network, nicknamed Anti-Beeb, celebrated its 50th anniversary. What is the BBC? TV trivia for 200.
The answer is.
This canon was Jeff Miller's, Timmy Martin's, and Corey Stewart's best friend, in that order. Who is Lassie? TV trivia, 300.
The answer is.
On Petticoat Junction, Billy, Bobby, and Betty Bradley all have this middle name. What is Joe? $400. TV trivia. On the Mary Tyler Moore Show, this character's dermatologist husband was never seen. Phyllis Lindstrom. Alright. Government politics, 300.
The answer is.
In 1980, Carter refused to debate Reagan if this independent candidate participated. No, Rob doesn't know. John Anderson.
The answer is.
Nick Adams started this 1959 series about an ex-Confederate soldier. No, Rob doesn't know. The Rebel. Oh, okay.
The answer is.
Created as a separate department in 1979, its first secretary was Shirley Huffstedler. What is the Department of Education?
The answer is.
In prison for an anti-war speech in 1919, this socialist ran a 1920 presidential campaign from jail. Eugene V. Debs. Yep. People, 100.
The answer is.
Pia Zadora and her husband are the proud owners of this estate, once the home of Mary Pickford. What is Pickfair? $200.
The answer is.
In 1980, 1988, a Burbank street was renamed Bob Hope Drive in honor of Bob's 50 years with this network. What is NBC? 300.
The answer is
The youngest Marx brother and the last, by his nickname alphabetically. Who is Zeppo? And we have a tie right now for the lead. This great Georgia-born singer was blinded at age 6 by what was later diagnosed as glaucoma. Who's Ray Charles? Let's close it out.
the answer is
In 1986, this late jockey became the oldest man to win the Kentucky Derby. Who was Willie Shoemaker?
the answer is
You can see a recreation of historic Front Street and Boot Hill in this former Wild West town. What is Dodge City? All right.
the answer is
Kansas leads the nation in the production of this lighter than air gas. What is helium? Yeah.
the answer is
Kansas is rectangular in shape except for the northeast quarter where this river forms the boundary. What is the Missouri? And let's close it out.
the answer is
The case of Oliver Brown versus this city's Board of Education in 1954 outlawed school segregation. What is Topeka? $4,500.
the answer is
In 1670, the Spur Trading Corporation was chartered by Charles II to operate in Canada. The Hudson's Bay Company.
the answer is
He won the Nobel Prize in 1950 for his work as UN mediator between Israel and the Arabs. And Rob got it wrong again. Too bad. Dr. Ralph Bunchy. All right.
the answer is
In 1957, Morocco's Mohammed V changed his title from this to king. What is Sultan? So that puts me at $5,000. Jim has $2,600. Rob has nothing, so he goes first in Double Jeopardy.
category.
Double Jeopardy categories are European history, dictionary abbreviations, autobiographies, hodgepodge, music, and finally, Mystery East. All right. The mysterious East, as it really is. Autobiographies, 200.
The answer is
This co-star of the Road movies called her book My Side of the Road. Who is Dorothy Lamour? Alright, autobiographies for 400.
The answer is
Oscar winner who wrote about his famous siblings in We Barrymores. Who was John Barrymore? Either John or Lionel. I'm going with John. And I picked the wrong one. Lionel Barrymore, yeah.
the answer is
Naut isn't the abbreviation for naughty, but for this. What is nautical? Dictionary abbreviation is 400.
the answer is
Sing isn't a command to vocalize, it's short for this grammatical term. What is singular? Or it could be short for Singapore, I don't know. There we go. Dictionary abbreviations for 600. All in. A conj isn't a conjurer, it's one of these. What is a conjugation? Dictionary abbreviations 800.
the answer is
Etymologically speaking, SKT isn't short for skirt or skittles, but for this. What is sketch? I don't know. It's not coming to me. But I do have $10,000 right now, so Sanskrit. Oh, right. It was not coming to me.
the answer is
He was emperor of Rome when a great fire destroyed much of the city in 64 AD. Who is Nero?
the answer is
While FT means foot or feet, fute is an abbreviation for this. What is future? Dictionary or European history 400. My bad. The Edict of Nantes gave religious freedom to these Frenchmen. The Huguenots. Oh, okay. Autobiography 600.
the answer is
He called his book Of Minnie the Moocher and Me. Cab Calloway. The Mysterious East 200.
the answer is
Until he said he wasn't, Japanese emperors were considered divine. Who is Akihito? No, it's the other one. Hirohito, the other one. Music 200.
the answer is
Richard Strauss conducted the premiere of this Engelbert Humperdinck work about two kids. What is Hansel and Gretel?
The answer is
Rural name shared by a Vaughan Williams Symphony and Beethoven 6. Oh, the Pastoral Symphony, yep.
the answer is
Rimsky-Korsakov wrote a short piece about these two Amadeus characters. Mozart and Salieri, yep. European History 600.
the answer is
Between 1661 to 72, this French king established academies of dance and music. Nope. Louis the 14th. Oh, okay.
the answer is
Being a free port makes Kowloon, in this crown colony, a busy place. Crown colony. I'm going to say what is Hong Kong. And it is Hong Kong. Alright.
the answer is
The trading trail between the Mideast and the Far East was named this, after a fabric. The Silk Road. Oh, okay.
the answer is
After World War I, Germany's new republic was named for this city, where its constitution was drawn up. Weimar. Oh, okay.
the answer is
She called her autobiography the Three Faces of Eve, not Our Miss Eve. Eve Arden.
the answer is
Character actor whose autobiography is Iron Eyes. Iron Eyes Cody. Oh, okay.
the answer is
In 1887, she celebrated her Golden Jubilee, marking 50 years on the throne. Oh, Queen Victoria, that's right.
the answer is
These people refer to themselves as the Han. The Chinese, yep. While America is called the land of the free, this nation's name means just that. What is Thailand? It is Thailand. All right.
The answer is
Henry Purcell, court composer for James II and William III, is buried in this church. What is Westminster Abbey?
the answer is
This Vienna-born composer was best known for his collaboration with Alan J. Lerner. Who is Lowe? Yeah. 14 Clutchwatch 200 for $14,000 right now. Egyptians not only made paper from this plant, they made ropes, mats, and sandals too. What is papyrus? $400. I'll try for it. U.S. coin on which you find a torch and springs of oak and laurel. I think it's a nickel, but I'm not sure. No, it's the dime. What's the dime? Yep. 600.
the answer is
Largest of the 9 cartilages in the larynx, it's technically called a thyroid cartilage. The Adam's apple. Yep.
the answer is
French for blue ribbon, it usually refers to a chef of great expertise. What is cordon bleu?
the answer is
In a famous work by Bach, this name precedes joy of man's desiring. And Rob doesn't know. Jesu. So I get to come back for a 10th game, it looks like. Let's go to Final Jeopardy, though. See what our category is. Double talk. Alright. I'm gonna go all in. I feel good. A really dumb person or the toy Tommy Smothers plays with on this comedy hour. What is a yo-yo? So I know I'm gonna end up with $60,000 this game. That'll put me at $292,256, I believe. Yeah. Yep, $292,256.
Final Jeopardy answer is
Is it a yo-yo? Of course. Of course it's a yo-yo. Alright. And I'm going to see you all for that next segment right after this.